Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good week. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to get started on the carnivore diet. If this is something that you've been looking into, you're interested to know a bit more and to try and figure out the benefits and whether it could help you, whether it be with weight loss or some kind of medical condition. That's basically the first point I want to make. Actually, you need to know your why. So figure out why you want to do it. I know other YouTubers have mentioned this before, but it's common sense really. So excuse me. So why do you want to do it? Have you got some medical condition that's making you suffer and you can't do your daily activities like you used to, or you put on lots of weight and you just want to get some weight down? The reason I started it was not due to weight and not really due to much health reasons really. I did have high blood pressure, which is since gone, but I just wanted to prevent problems in the future. So like I'm 46 now, so maybe 10-20 years time there could be issues arising if I just stuck to this standard Western diet, as we would call it in the UK. So yeah, that's the reason why I did it. I've got kids and I want to live as long as possible for them. So yeah, find out your why. That's the main thing. Very quick. You must have a reason why, otherwise you wouldn't be watching these videos. Now, I don't know how much research you've done, so I'm going to go into the top 5 YouTubers that I would recommend you watch if you are interested in learning more about the carnivore diet. I keep doing that because it's not a diet. So yeah, we'll get straight on with it. Basically, number 1, the first person who really got me interested in the carnivore diet on YouTube was Dr. Berry. Yeah, Dr. Ken Berry. He's on YouTube. Absolutely so knowledgeable and just really good in front of the camera as well. He's been a medical practitioner, I think, for over 20 years now. I'm a member of his private community, which is like £5 a month, and you get to speak to all kinds of different carnivores. You get to find out why they started and like what successes they've had, or even what like hiccups they've had along the way. So that's a good thing to do. Yeah, definitely get involved with the community, any community, even if it's just a Facebook group. Get involved with the community. Yeah, even YouTube. Like, I don't know whether you're from America or the UK. Obviously, I'm called the UK Carnivore Guy, but we are going to slowly build a community here in the UK. I just found out today, actually, there's a guy called the Carnivore. Sorry, was it UK Carnivore? So yeah, I'm going to have to send him an email and apologise. I wasn't trying to steal his name. I'm obviously a UK Carnivore Guy, but I've only just discovered him. But yeah, if you're in the UK, he's somebody that's worth watching, because we don't have many knowledgeable carnivores, as far as I can tell, online on YouTube in the UK. But yeah, first of all, go back to Dr. Berry. He was kind enough to give us a little mention when I put a comment on his video.
UK Carnivore Guy, on carnivore for 4 weeks, lost a few pounds, sleeping better, and skin clearing up. Started my own YouTube channel to share my journey. Thanks for everything. See, this is what I love. UK Carnivore Guy. So any of you guys in the UK, follow UK Carnivore Guy. You could probably even meet up with him to share a steak or some keto coffee or something.
Yeah, so that's Dr. Ken Berry. Basically, anything that you've got maybe a question about, so you can type in Dr. Ken Berry and then the issue. Weight loss, irritable bowel syndrome, gout. The list's endless, to be honest with you. He's got a video of practically everything you can think of on there. So yeah, he's my number 1 recommendation. So I'm just looking at my list here. And number 2, I would say, is Dr. Shafi. Another doctor. Obviously the doctors these days are all coming around to it, and Dr. Shafi's been doing this for years as well as Dr. Berry. He's been very, very strict, pretty much the lion diet, so meat, water and salt, that's it. Yeah, so some carnivores will have dairy, some carnivores will be quite loose with what sauces they use, or might even still have a little bit of fruit now and again. So yeah, but Dr. Shafi is so knowledgeable. He's a neurosurgeon, I believe. Watch his videos. He does long Q&A videos, really long, like 3 hours long, and he answers practically everything you can think of as well. He's very knowledgeable with regards to how it affects the brain, obviously, how we have evolved from carnivores. It's not like some people say it's a fad diet. It can't be a fad diet when humans have existed on this diet for like 99.9% of our existence. So yeah, Yeah, I keep saying diet, forgive us. So yeah, he's just, there's so much I could say about him. He gets good guests on his channel as well. So you check Dr. Shafi out. All the links to these, by the way, will be below in the description notes. Number 3, Homestead How. Absolutely excellent guy on YouTube. He is so passionate. Like, I've never seen anybody as passionate about carnivore as him, and with good reasons, because the carnivore lifestyle has changed his life so much. Like, he talks about his depression, his anxiety, like just being overweight, just general medical problems, and he's a completely different person when you see him before and after. Even his mentality is completely different, and you can see he's so passionate. He's that passionate, in fact, he wants to make a documentary. He wants to get it out there on Netflix, a proper carnivore documentary, and he's getting all these doctors I'm talking about, he's getting them as guests on the documentary. So he's doing lots. He's still like trying to raise funds for it, but he's going to do it. I know for a fact he's going to do it. And he's got just some brilliant people on there. In fact, one of the people is who I'm going to mention as well, Bill Knott. Very lovely guy. He's started his own YouTube channel quite recently. It's absolutely taken off because he's very inspirational. He's got a very good story to tell. I don't know his actual weight. I think it was something around 700 pounds. He's been in his bed for, I think it was about 4 years, just hasn't been out of the house. And along with Homestead How, they're sort of working the way through this. He's giving it a go, and he's doing really well. Like, I enjoy watching his videos. So check out Bill Knott. Definitely want to watch for the future when he walks out that house. You know, when he feels good enough, when he's lost all his weight and he's feeling fresh, he'll be out there in Alaskan air. Yeah, so go and check him out. Number 5, basically the last one, is a girl. I thought I'd chuck in a girl there because obviously these are all men. She's very knowledgeable on a lot of things, not just carnivore, just diets and general lifestyle benefits, things to look out for, like things like with regards to carnivore, things not to eat. She goes into supermarkets sometimes and looks at the ingredients. She's very outgoing, very bubbly, very smiley, and she also gets some fantastic guests on there as well, very knowledgeable ones. I've seen Dr. Shafi on there, for example. So yeah, she's great. I would definitely check her out. That's the top 5 that I would recommend watching first, but there's loads of others. I mean, we've got heart surgeons on there, diabetic experts, or anything you can think of. There's so much content on YouTube. It's unbelievable. So go and do your research if this is something you're thinking about doing, because these people know what they're talking about much more than somebody like me who's just making videos on YouTube and only just started doing that. So yeah. So other than that, the only thing I would like to mention really is everyone's different. Remember, everybody's body's different. Everybody reacts different to different lifestyle changes. What works for one person isn't necessarily going to work for you. So you need to, you know, I think personally I would say start off a bit strict, like be as strict as you can. But then if you need to add things, or you know, if you add something and it has a reaction to you, then obviously take it away again. But to start off with, at least the first couple of weeks, I would suggest being as strict as you can do. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so I don't take anything I say as, you know, medical advice, because it's not. Set goals. Yeah, I would suggest at least 30 days, maybe 90 days, but definitely minimum of 30 days, because you won't feel the benefits, because there is a lot of benefits. Even for somebody that's relatively healthy, who think they're quite healthy, just removing carbs and sugar alone from your diet is going to improve all sorts of things. For me personally, I'll just rattle off a quick few little things, because like I say, I didn't have any major medical conditions. I did have high blood pressure, which I stopped taking my tablets the day I started this, and I started putting salt all over my food, and yeah, my blood pressure's gone down. It's gone back to normal, like literally in 31 days, 32 days I've been doing it now. So yeah, that's one thing. My skin cleared up, I'm sleeping better. I was getting a bit of dry skin around here. I think I've mentioned that in a previous video, but that's all gone. A bit more energy. So yeah, it's all good for me personally. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, especially, you know, if you're from the UK. Let's grow something so it's a bit bigger here in the UK. I'm going to do some videos talking about the sort of foods I buy, what I eat regularly, and you know, I'm going to experiment with a few different things as well. So let's do it. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. If you've got any comments, just drop them down below. Don't forget to like and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye bye.